Hey there, folks. My name is Sadai. I had a feeling it was coming. I had a feeling there was a battle event coming. New pack released. They hadn't done a battle event yet, so I knew it was coming. I have plans today, so this this recording is going to be a one and done. We're going to take on the beginner battle. I built a deck for it really fast. I got to get those little tokens up there to start. I got to start farming those. So I built a deck. We'll see how it goes. It's a basic. It's a beginner deck, so this shouldn't be a big problem. The deck I built for it quickly is not this deck. The beginner deck is an opportunity to use cards that I think otherwise would not see much use. So I went with Garganackle. Stage 3. I don't think I'll get it online by the time it takes me to win this battle. And then I threw some other cards in for support and help because they're not going to be doing much damage to me at all. If I start with Bonsly, I think Bonsly basically negates any damage they're going to do to me. So it's just for fun. It's a beginner deck for fun. Let's see how it goes. I would like to start with Bonsly. I would love a Knackley right now. I'm going second, so I get to it. Well, even if I was going first, I'd get to attack. Oh, they have a... I mean, I guess that's good, because I can set up my sturdy before they start attacking me. I'm a little surprised that my phone is already struggling, but wow, we got both Garganackles. I kind of wish I had rare candies in here now. It would be fun. Oh, it would be fun to get a Garganackle online and actually start doing damage with it. This is minus 30 damage, right? So if I'm only going up against basics, I think Bonsly is taking no damage here. I actually have no idea what this card does. Oh, so he could knock me out, actually. I've already had to restart the app once. That's the kind of struggle where we're gonna be going. I'm really surprised they evolved. Usually this beginner deck does nothing. Like they usually only have basics. I actually do need to put in another basic Pokemon. So I have to put in 3 basics, and I forget what else I have to do to achieve all the missions here. Win with a fighting type move or something. So here's my other basic. I think I'm gonna Sabrina. I can't do that. I can't Sabrina. Alright, so let's just hope they flip tails. Even if they knock me out, I can come in with Garganackle and start doing serious damage. But oh, that evolution took away the minus 30 thing. So let's see if they flip heads. My Bonsly strategy has been destroyed. But that's okay, we get Garganackle. I really thought Bonsly was just going to come in here and be like immune to all attacks. It is what it is. We'll evolve our Knackley to Knacklestack and then Garganackle. So the thing about Garganackle here is he's going to one-shot everything. And I don't need to do anything else. So we're just going to sit here and click buttons. So Garganackle wins. We got really lucky on the draw. Yeah. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, some would say. Not me. I would never say such a thing. Beautiful card. I haven't really seen it lift. Can I look at it? I want to look at the... It's adorable. It actually doesn't even do any damage. It's actually putting kind of a disadvantage. So my strategy here was put Bonsly in, put a Rocky Helmet on him, and then just like let him live. Thought he would never go down. Little did I know, Prinplup had Bonsly's number. I think Bonsly is actually decent. I know people put Tyrogue in decks. Does Tyrogue do 20? Because Bonsly's almost as good and might not take any like damage in return. So I think Bonsly actually might kind of replace this. No, that doesn't help Bonsly. Bonsly would, if with weakness, it actually would do less damage than without bounded field. But with this, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, that was fun. Okay, I love beginner battles. I love them for that reason. So, anyways, I can't sit around and record more. Unfortunately, I need to get up and get ready. I have plans today. So, I will be back for intermediate, advanced, and expert a little bit later. We got our hourglasses, we got our shop tickets, and we only got one pack, unfortunately. But I think I'll be back later today, and I can record the intermediate. I have to build another deck too, because I don't want to keep using the same cards. So anyways, see you in a minute. Okay, I am back. It's almost been 24 hours. So I built 2 decks. I modified 2 decks. Well, one's newish. So we'll take it on. I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve all of these missions, especially in the advanced. So I have to use some everyday wonders. So I threw a Sandy Gas Palisand in here. I wanted to use, it was originally like a Rampardo's deck, which is really good. But since I have to use a couple of everyday wonders, I just put Sandy Gas in here and Lucario, and hopefully we win. We have to win with fighting type, stage 1s, and everyday wonders. So I think I should be able to achieve all of these first try. He says, crossing his fingers and hoping. It actually looks like my iPhone. It almost looks like the sound isn't coming through at all. Maybe, I wonder if my first battle had no sound. Because it looks like it's barely coming through. Okay, what did we start with? We started with Sandy. Okay, let's go with Sandy. And we have a Pokeball and a Professor's. So that's pretty cool. 80 HP, only needs 1 energy to do damage. I'm liking Sandy. They have a watered Palkia. Why is he here? Why is he here? That's crazy. Alright, we got our Riolu. Can we get a Lucario? Little boosted damage action? Nope. Okay. We'll put that there. We will Rocky Helmet this. Actually. What other deck did I build? Oh, I think on this one I did the Rocky Helmets. I think on the other deck I used other Everyday Wonders cards, but that's neither here nor there. I'm talking too much. So, are they actually going to attack with this thing? They're going to charge it up. We're getting so lucky. So, this thing is interesting. With Will, it does a lot of damage. I'm going to not Will first time and just see what happens. Because I don't need Will. I'm doing 50. In 2 turns, this thing is gone. Is my math correct? I think it is. Keep charging, Palkia. Keep it. Yes. Waste that energy. Love to see that. Yeah, I was gonna say I have 2 of both evolution lines, so there's like very low chance that I actually got Lucario, but I'm gonna hold on to that just in case I get Lucario. So again, I'm guaranteed to do 50 damage here. So he could potentially do 80? Question mark? Yeah, 80. Okay. So far, this is going better than I had planned. What happens if I pull a Riolu or a Lucario? I'm probably, well, no, I'm not. I guess we helmet this guy. Only 7 cards. Let's put it down. I feel like I should charge it. So weakness damage plus 80. I think I just barely don't knock this out. 110. I'm hitting for 100 at the max. So I think we just do a normal swing first. See if we can flip heads. We did. So that means it guaranteed, and I still have will. So we drew really, really lucky. See, now I wish I had the Pokecoms to try to get Riolu. Well, let's evolve. Let's either get Riolu or the Sandy. Yeah, so we got the Riolu. We can at least put that down. I think we basically have this in the back. Now, can Bibarel come in and do some damage? Because it only needs 2 energy, so it might be able to swing. Oh, they're going to put in this guy. Why? I'm not weak to it. I'm only weak to grass and psychic in this deck. Oh, he does 40. Oh, it does more to fighting type. That's interesting. But he's toast. I got 2 Lucarios online. Like he's shot. Through the heart. And you're to blame. Doesn't even matter. 3 points. Shut out. 3-0. 3-0. Okay, so that deck worked out way as good as I could have hoped for, using a card that I considered to be unimpressive. What else do I need? Okay, so this next one for advanced, I'm supposed to use at least like six, I think, Everyday Wonders cards, and there's no way. There's just no way that I was going to be able to put 6 in like a viable, in a deck that I wanted to use. No, I could throw like 2 lines of Ursaluna in here, which I might come back and do. But I wanted to try a fighting deck. Well, let me see. Actually, I need to check what the rewards are, or what the tip. So it's telling me I should use a Mega Evolution. Without getting any points, and then 6 or more Everyday Wonders. So I can easily throw a Mega into my deck, I think. I think there is space for that. But I can't, I'm not doing the 6 Everyday Wonders. I want to use this document. So I can easily replace one of the Lucarios with a Mega Lucario, and that's what I'll do really fast. And then it just has things to help me punch hard. Because Zoroark scares me. I actually think Zoroark is a good EX. No, I'm typing Zoroark. I want Mega Luca. So obviously we're going to use the Immersive. I've never used this card. Highlight. I need to highlight. I even have the Mega Luca accessories without planning on doing Mega Lucario. So now it did tell me to win without losing a point, so that's a little scary. And I've never actually used Mega Lucario, so I don't know what Mega Lucario wants to do. But for Zoroark, I was doing the random step-up battles. And I use my Venusaur deck, my Mega Venusaur deck, because it's straightforward. The game plan is just, get Bulbasaur out, evolve it to Ivysaur, use Synthesis, hit with Mega Venusaur. Use Quick Grow Extracts, all that stuff. We might be trading in, well, I don't know what we're trading. We'll have to use our Pokeball before I decide. We did get shiny Phanpy, that's pretty cool. Again with the Palkia. I don't like it. You don't like the Palkia sitting there. I think that is not friendly to me. So we'll see what this gets us, and we'll see what we draw, and we might have to Pokecoms on the next turn. If this gets us a Phanpy, we might comms it for a Riolu. If this gives us a Riolu, We might comms for a Lucario. We might comms the Lucario and hope that we get a Donphan. I don't know. If we draw a Pokemon that's a basic, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just work here. But I don't know. It's not my job. So I'm just taking up space here. I don't really want to do recoil damage to my Phanpy. Okay, so obviously we have to draw as many cards as possible, and then we can Pokecom. Okay, we got the Donphan. That's awesome. So Donphan's out and Lucario's out, and Arena, even though they don't have a Mega or an EX out right now. This will do 70 question mark? I'm sorry for how choppy my phone is. I really don't like that. We're doing 70. So red doesn't do anything here. I could Sabrina and knock out something in the back and just take a point. But I think I'm gonna just hit what's in front of me. If they recall the Palkia, then maybe I Sabrina. If they like evolve into a Frostlass, or like Zora hasn't even hit the field yet, so they did evolve into Frostlass. They have to hit and discard a card, but that actually helps the Zoroark, doesn't it? If they're discarding cards. Oh, they did retreat it. It's also not an EX. And it has 100, so it'll live a red. That's damage. They discarded the Manaphy. Alright, these sitting in my hand is just making it more likely that they're going to what's the word? Copycat me? Our guy's not gonna live a long time, unfortunately. Part of me wants to Sabrina. Knock something out, force them to bring in the Frostlass, and then I get to knock it out on that next turn. I don't really gain anything right now by knocking out the Frostlass, but I do gain something by knocking out something on the bench and then saving the Frostlass for next turn because I get another energy. And I don't really lose anything by doing that. They lose a mana. And that gives me another turn to power my Donphan and do extra damage and take out Frostlass in one hit. And if they don't put any bench down, I'm not scared of the Palkia. There's a bench. They're gonna charge it. How many energy does Zoroark need? Does Zoroark need 3 energy? I think it does. Arena doesn't help. Okay, so this should one-shot the Frostlass. It should do a lot of damage with Karina. Well, I can't do Karina and Red, but with Arena and Karina, I should be able to do a lot of damage to a Zoroark, assuming it doesn't come in and KO me. Because we are trying to win this without losing a point. Per the mission objective. If they have anything, like I have, this is a shame because I have healing in here. I have giant capes or elegant capes or whatever they're called. There was stuff I could do to boost Donphan's HP here. but none of those cards came up. I think I've gotten one Professors, and I've gotten one Pokeball. My neck is really stiff today. My phone is very warm. I updated it, hoping, you know, maybe they'll make it perform better. No. How naive of me to think that the update would improve performance. Alright, so if they evolve, can they attack me? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is, can I one-shot them? They're not even evolving. They're just running away like a baby. So I win. And you better believe I am throwing a red out here. Even though it's going to make my game go slower. You better believe I'm hitting this for as much damage as I can. Gigantic press. I guess it's press. Anyways, I win. Okay, I have not decided what my deck for the advanced level is going to be. This is as far as I've planned. So we're ending it after these 2 battles. I want to get my missions first, my rewards. So hold that thought. Here it goes. Maybe. There he is. Look at him, Don Fan, getting all the attention. Looking good doing it. Okay, so we did everything except for the 6, what is it? Everyday Wonders. So for Everyday Wonders, I think the expert level, they want you to use 12 Everyday Wonders, and there's not good fighting type cards in Everyday Wonders. So I'm gonna have to sit down and think about that. But I bought myself about 24 more hours with these tokens, so I've got a little time to think about it. Anyways, I'll be back hopefully in 24 hours to battle against you then. Alright folks, I'm back. 24 hours again have passed. I'm back with 2 new decks that I've built. We're trying advanced, and advanced missions are hard. Win this battle without losing without any EXs in my deck, so I have a deck with that. That is also the same deck that has 12 or more Everyday Wonders cards included, so I'm not confident that is going to win. Fingers crossed I can pull it off. And then I do need a Mega Evolution. And then I guess I'm allowed to lose points. It doesn't say I can't lose a point, huh? Alright, so we're going to try the non-EX version first. It is not Don Fan again. It's gonna be rough, I think, but it's like a deck that I have to try. I just have to try it. Here it is, recommended. Puppy pile. We're gonna puppy pile. So I have all of these Everyday Wonders cards, all of these puppy pile Everyday Wonders. Growlithe, Rockruff, Fido, Yamper, and then Lillipup is not Everyday Wonders. So I did have to throw a couple other Everyday Wonders in. I had Puppy Loving Girl. I put in a kid's room, and I think that gives me 12. Let me double check. 2, 4, 6, 8. 9, 10, 11. Oh, I got rid of the small balloon. I had a small balloon in here. I gotta put the small balloon back because that was my 12th. So I think we're probably just gonna get rid of Cyrus for this. And let's go small, not small. Small balloon. I only have one. Okay, we're gonna try it. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know anything. I barely know how to use a puppy pile deck, but it has no EXs and it has a bunch of Everyday Wonders. So fingers crossed that the puppies pull it out. Zoroark is scary, and this is the advanced level deck, so it's like the optimized. Is it with Butterfree? No, they still got it with water, which is interesting. I don't know what to start with here. Reveal all of your Pokemon in play in your hand that have the puppy pile attack. Add this attack does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon revealed in this way. So like, I'm just gonna start with Rockruff. Growlithe is maybe better. I'm going second, and that's I think important in puppy pile because they do require 2 energy. So getting our energy as soon as possible, I think, is going to be really important. And if Yeah, them being behind on energy for Zoroark is also important, but they're probably going to try and get Frostlass in. This is, oh, they're copycatting already? That's so crappy. I haven't even had a chance to get rid of cards yet. I think an optimized version of this deck also uses, do I just puppy love in person now? They've already used the copycat, so I don't know what other trainers I have. I have professors. Like, I'm gonna want to. Oh, that's like the worst puppy pile, and all those Pokeballs and professors. I'm not gonna starting planes yet either. I didn't get anything from that puppy loving person. Oh, my Milotic is here too. Oh, it's so ugly. Oh, it's awful. Oh, I hate this deck. It's too strong. They're gonna be able to Milotic right away. That probably is gonna go on Milotic. And next turn they get to attack with Milotic for 80. I need my starting plane. And only Growlithe will survive. No, Growlithe won't survive. It's weak to water. Puppy pile is not the way. Man, that copycat killed me. They got Feebas and Milotic with that. Alright, let's see how many puppies we can get. We need puppies. We need all the puppies. There's another Growlithe. Wow, 3 electric energies in a row is kind of crazy. Okay, my puppies are going to start going down. Reveal all of your Pokemon in play in your hand that have the puppy pile attack, and this attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon you revealed in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to do 120, but unfortunately, my Milotic is just going to start wiping out my Pokemon. Meaning, I probably need to load my bench, right? Does it do? Yeah, my Milotic does 80. That sucks. I might need like my own capes to survive. How many would I have needed? I would have needed a lot of puppy to knock out of my Milotic. I would have needed 3 more. Which I guess if puppy loving girl was. Oh no, I forgot. It charges itself. I almost got excited thinking charge Zoroark. Charge Zoroark. Ah. No, unfortunately this Milotic just cleans house. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a puppy for it. And in the meantime, they're gonna get Zoroark powered up. I guess I'm gonna power Growlithe. It has the most HP. What is Zoroark hit for? So even Zoroark knocks me out. Puppy Pile's not going to be able to do it, I don't think. I need them to get less lucky. I need Sabrina. I need other ways. I might need capes, because this is going to put 2 things in the discard bin, right? So he's going to start hitting for 120. So I've lost. There's no way to win. How much HP does Zoroark have? 150 also. So if it's going to do 120 damage to me regularly, there's no way to power up the puppies that much. I just need a win. I just need 1 win. And like I don't think I can use a baby that's gonna power them up. Growlithe is really the only, but 120 I need 30 extra HP on him. Let me try it again. I'm just gonna try again. See if luck of the draw helps with this. Can we draw a little bit better? If not, I might just auto run with this deck until it finally wins. Because I think it's the only, for me, it's like the only 12 card everyday wonders. Am I going second again? I am, so I got lucky there. Man, this is really dependent on luck. Frostlass might come out right away, and Frostlass takes me out in one hit with Fido. Fido might be the worst start. It has no retreat cost, actually, so I could switch him out. I forgot it doesn't have a retreat cost. I'm going to Professors first before I Puppet Loving Girl to thin the deck a little bit. And I am going to have to get Starting Plains online. Otherwise, Frostlass KOs things. Alright, that drew me, so I had to restart the game. The Professors drew me a Rockruff and another Puppy Loving Girl. So I'm going to retreat the Fido. I am going to Starting Plains just in case they have Frostlass ready to go. And my hand is less copycatable this time than last time, which is a very, very good thing. But Lillipuff's not going to survive long, and I need one more puppy to knock out a Frostlass. But if they charge the Frostlass, at least they're not charging a Milotic. They do have the Phoebus. Isn't that the new Phoebus? That is the promo Phoebus. And the 2 energy is going to be painful. Okay, I did get another puppy out of this, so I can knock out the Frostlass. Give me some puppies. I want all the puppies. Okay, now I'm very copycatable. What can come in and knock out Lillipup? Anything except, well, actually, Zora and Phoebus can't. Only the other Snorunt there can. They only have 1 card. 160. That would take out Zoroark. But I'm gonna lose a puppy. I'm losing a puppy this turn. How many puppies are in here? Do I have all the puppies? I think this is all the puppies. That was max damage. There's the Milotic. Damn, got it. Okay, they charge. What are they gonna charge? They did have the copycat. Are you kidding? Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy that they got all of those cards. That was the lucky. They had Milotic and Copycat. Those were like the 2 cards they had in their hand. Absolutely absurd. What luck. I think I lose again. There's really no way that I can beat this Milotic. It's too strong, Milotic. Puppy Loving Girl is useless. It doesn't do anything. I've got all my puppies, I think. I have more puppies. Just kidding. I really needed a Sabrina. Sabrina, I'd win. Okay, I'm gonna add it. I have to add a Sabrina. Like, I have to get a Sabrina in here. Oh, I don't even get a hit off. I hate this game. I needed to charge my Growlithe. Ooh, I made a mistake. I needed to sacrifice the Rockruff. I thought I would get a hit off with it. This is it. Yeah, this game's over. Okay, I'm gonna try it again because this was a lot closer, and they actually got really lucky, but I got really lucky too. All my puppies are on the top, right? So I was able to get through my deck pretty fast. If I would have just powered the Growlithe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there were 8 in there. Maybe that wouldn't have knocked out the Milotic. I think I need 9 to knock out the Milotic. So I need all but one. Man, I'm gonna have to try and get. I'm gonna have to try and get a Sabrina in here. Because if I could have Sabrina'd, never mind. That wouldn't have worked. All right, so I'm trying again the puppy pile. I did take out a copycat from my own deck and put in a Sabrina. I don't think Sabrina would have won me the last battle, but it might have helped. Alright, so oh, this is interesting. If I can get really lucky, they can't evolve, they can't power, they can't attack with Milotic next turn. I'll get one hit with a Growlithe. One. I need all my puppies. Man. I need as many puppies as I can get. That's a good start. Would they evolve the one in the back? I know they have a Milotic. Of course they're gonna have a Milotic. Like, the computer always gets its cards. Don't get a cape. I need one more puppy. I need one puppy. Give me one. There's two. I think I knock out the Milotic. Do you say Milotic? I know I realize I've been saying Milo. Oh my gosh, I knocked out a Pokemon. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So what could happen here? Frostlass could KO me. I need, it depends, man. That HP is just so low. I need an energy, like a flame patch. I'm putting in the Lillipup. And I'm probably going to charge the Growlithe unless I get my starting planes. Did not get the starting planes. I think I have enough puppies to knock it out when the time comes. And I do have puppy loving girls, so I can get more puppies. It's just living attack. And do they do something with Zoroark? Do they get the other Milotic? Like, these are important questions. Do they bring it in? If they bring it in, I'm kind of screwed. Actually. Because I have a Lillipup in, and I can't attack with it. I'm kind of counting on them to knock out my Lillipup this turn. Alright, I think I win. Kids. I don't even know if I have any other puppies. If I Sabrina, they put in Milotic, who has more HP, so I'm not doing that. Even though I need the same amount of... I have one more puppy. I think this is enough? 160. Yep. Okay. I didn't even need that last puppy. The puppies did it! And I didn't even need the Sabrina. I I just needed to knock out my Milotic really, really fast before it could hit me. Everything had to work out perfectly that game. So the puppies did it. The puppies beat. I had 12 Everyday Wonders, I think, and I had no EXs, I think. I got those two. Those were the two I was most worried about, actually. So advance is done. Took 3 tries. The puppies will not win 100% of the time. Man, it stinks that they have water because Growlithe is the best puppy pile attacker, I think. Okay, I'm going to let my phone cool off because that game was getting very choppy. But I'm going to come back in and do one more with a Mega Evolution. And then after that, we'll see what I decide to do for battles. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, I'm back with what might be one of the more uncreative fighting type decks. Honestly, an electric deck might be good into this because of, well, Frostlass is probably weak to steel. Milotic is weak to electric, and then Zoroark, who we haven't even really seen, is the only weak to fighting. But one of the least original is probably Mega Lucario EX. I'm bringing a Mega Lucario EX in here, and we're going to see if I can obviously win with a Mega. But if it's easy, this might be the deck that I just use to farm this event. Because, yeah, I just want to be able to push the auto button and let it go. If Mega Lucario can make that work for me, I'm pretty happy. So, all right, unfortunately, I'm going first this time, so we are going to put Hitmontop out there. It's the only thing I can put out. Man, got both Mega Lucarios. That's kind of crazy. I do have a Pokemon Center lady in here to help me wake up from sleeping. I need a Pokeball. I definitely need a Pokeball. I need to get my Riolu. Alright, what can they do? They can't evolve. They can hide. And I guess that prevents damage, right? They do not prevent damage. I wonder if they have a Milotic over there. I need a Riolu. Bad. I'm hurting for a Riolu here. Because Milotic and Frostlass knock out Hitmontop. This might be over before it starts. And we're conceding. That was absurd. Like, Milotic is dumb. It's such a dumb... Milotic EX, sorry, is such a dumb card. It does too much damage. It puts you to sleep. It charges itself. It's a crazy card. It's so crazy, that card. Have I told you how crazy that card is? Okay. Try again. Mega Lucario is strong. Like, it just takes a couple turns to get it going. You know? If they get Milotic on the third turn every time. Every time. Their first chance to evolve it, they get it. And I can even pull a Riolu. Gross. What did they cape? Oh, they're preemptively caping their Milotic. Probably because, guess what? They already have it in the back. Hate that card. Alright, thankfully we have our Riolu. I've never used Mega Lucario. I have no clue what goes into its attack. I think it's 2 and then 50 plus if it has extra. So I'm almost like, do I just... I mean, he does have significant HP, right? So he can at least live 1 attack. He can live 2 attacks, but then he has to wake up. But I do have a Pokemon Center lady. Let's see what they do. Do they evolve and then hit me with Frostlass, which I survive? So that means I could get another hit off on both of those Pokemon. Let's try that. Let's hope for that, actually. I think that might be best case scenario. was trying to admire this Mega Lucario accessory as I wait for my phone to perform. Alright, so if my Milotic has 150. Ooh. What do they charge? Are they even gonna... Do they have Frostlass? You had an elemental switch? And a copycat, so you're really looking for that Frostlass. Oh, I don't like this. Zorua. Alright, so I'm knocking out a thingy. And they're gonna have to bring in my Milotic to knock out Hitmontop. So honestly, the only problem is, oh well, I do have a Karina. That's gonna help. That's gonna help with this. Because my thinking is, I need to get 90. It only does 90. I mean, it does 90 for 2 energy, which is great. Getting this point also feels good. Getting this point off of Snowrun. I'm getting an extra 20 onto Milotic. He's down to 130. He comes in and attacks me. He's down to 110. Karina should win it. Obviously, this deck does not have a 100% win rate because I lost the first one. Maybe because I went first. Maybe it would have been different if I went second, but it just depends on if I would have been able to draw the Riolu. I mean, they could try to Sabrina me. Oh, no, they just played a Professor's. It's my Professor Oak impression. Pretty good, right? I promise you I did give time for my phone to cool off between battles, but I'm just trying to think, what could they do that would upset my mostly assured win here? Because Zoroark doesn't have enough energy. Another Milotic coming in. Like, they could try... I feel like this Milotic has to knock out my Hitmontop. Doing anything else would be foolish. But I'm not very imaginative or creative, so there might be a solution there for them. Okay, back again. So they evolved into Milotic. They're attacking my Hitmontop. Okay, so I had to restart the game again. My phone. They're down to 110. Karina does how much extra to an EX? 20? 30? 20. Regardless, I think it's enough. Regardless, if it wasn't enough, I live an attack from Milotic. That's 30 to your opponent's active EX. So even if I didn't have this, I live an attack, I have a Pokemon Center Lady. We win? We win. Game over. So I don't know. So a lot of times with these not step up battles, these promo battles, I'll go through it with decks and then I'll kind of experiment and find a different deck that I think does pretty well. I think it's probably just gonna be Mega Lucario. If I do experiment, I'll come back and I'll show you what I ended up using to farm this event for all those shop tickets and promo packs and things like that. But assuming I'm not coming back, it was just this Mega Lucario deck. If I don't come back, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. We do battle videos on here somewhat often and a lot of pack openings. So if you like TCG Pocket, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of this other stuff. If you like Pokemon, I do other Pokemon stuff too. So if you like hanging out with me, my magnetic, charming personality. Make sure you subscribe so you can see some of my other Pokemon content. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.